I woke up with minus 22,000 British pounds in profits of 175,000 British pounds. Profit is 8.4 million. I went to Macau, then I went to Shanghai, then I went to Hong Kong. Right now I'm in Vietnam. Trading looks exciting from the outside, but in reality it's one of the loneliest paths. If you can handle that pressure alone, you can literally handle anything. Bro, the fact that I'm not trading is trading. I'm not getting paid for the amount of work I'm doing. I'm getting paid for the amount of stress I can handle.
If you are having a 9-to-5 job, you are investing without knowing it. You are just on the wrong side.
Diamonds are built under pressure. So I wanted to have a quick chat with you because obviously I'm here in Bali. You've been seeing me traveling everywhere. Like recently I've been to China, and then I went to Vietnam, and then probably the next vlog is gonna be to next mystery destination. So how are the finances going trading wise? Because obviously this is like the main thing. So before going any further, let me just show you the account. Okay, so obviously you guys can see real, and that was today. I had a losing trade. Okay, I woke up with minus 22,000 British pounds. Now if I'm taking for the week, I'm up by 96,000, which is just insane. And then I'm in profit since the beginning of the month of 175,000 British pounds. This is just insane. So in 1 month, yeah, I managed to make this. And I just want to show you also for the last year and a half, because I think it's also important for you to show the evolution of my trading account. Here we are. So profit is 8.4 million, and I made a small withdrawal of 1 million British pounds. That's fully that's basically my whole journey for the last year and a half. So you obviously know, guys, that I have a couple of businesses, but my main income is day trading. Every day I'm day trading. So in case you guys want to learn how to trade for 100% free, I would highly recommend you to scan the QR codes that are displaying just right here. It's gonna allow you to get access to my free community where every day I'm giving you trades. So whenever I'm buying something, so you see, for example, if you would be inside the group chat today, you would have lost money. Okay, it's part of the game, but what's important, it's overall, it's the entire process, and we've been in profit. Anyway, I wanted to talk with you because those numbers look sick, you know, like guys can be thinking, yo, it's amazing, you've been making a lot of money, but the real truth, and that nobody is talking about, is that trading is very lonely. You have no team, you have no boss, there is no structure around you. It's your own decision. And trading looks exciting from the outside, but in reality it's one of the loneliest paths you can choose. You know, like I woke up this morning, I was alone facing minus 22,000 British pounds. Imagine, put yourself into my shoes. Imagine now you wake up and, okay, maybe not 22k, but according to your account, you're down like 200 pounds this morning. You woke up. How would you react? And there is nobody to go and talk to about it. Like, yo, bro, you know, I lost 200 pounds. Like, you know, like, no, bro, I woke up this morning. It was my own decision. I lost that money, and now I have to spend the whole day knowing that I lost this. Obviously, today we're gonna be live trading together, and hopefully we will recover this. But it's very lonely. Like, you're not waking up and talking to your colleagues, hey guys, you know, like how's your day, or oh, let's make it back. No, you are lonely. And the second thing, okay, because the first one is that the trading is lonely, but the second thing is the mental pressure is real, guys. Like, every decision is your responsibility. And most people, what they do is they always like to find an excuse. They always like to say, oh, it was his fault. You know, they like to blame someone. Here, every single decision that you're taking is your own responsibility. If you win, it's you. If you lose, it's also you, you know? There is nobody to blame. So no one can save you, and the mental stress that you have in your head is just hitting differently. And one of the third thing, because there is fourth thing I wanted to talk about, is that you are questioning yourself every day and about everything. Your strategy, yourself, your future. At some point, every trader goes through the phase like where they don't trust in themselves. Maybe right now you are trading, you're having like a losing streak, and you're questioning, is my strategy fine? Did the market change? Is just trading for me? Because then you're looking on social media and you're seeing so many traders pretending like to be good at it, and then you're just questioning yourself. So it's very hard. It's very hard. And right now, after being doing this for 11 years, I'm not in this space, like, because I know that it's been working for a decade what I'm doing. So obviously it's not gonna change overnight. But I know that at the beginning, after even 2 years, when you're having like a losing week, you're like questioning yourself, bro, is my strategy not working anymore? Should I just change? And if I change, what do I do? So you're totally confused, you're totally lost. And the fourth thing I wanted to talk about, and probably the most important, is the pivots. Trading is a pivot point in your life. It's a key element. It's changing you, because it's where you are growing, and this is what is building you. That's also because what I want to tell you in other words is that trading is building you, because if you can handle that pressure alone, you can literally handle anything. You can literally handle anything. There is no woman, there is no business situation that can mentally break you down in case trading didn't break you down before. Like, trading is gonna build such a strong character of yourself. It's just gonna elevate yourself mentally. You're gonna become such a beast that, bro, nothing can beat you up. Nothing in life will be able to put you down. So guys, it's a very lonely journey, and I was just talking about all the bad side, but as you guys know, diamonds are built under pressure. And if you want to be a beautiful diamond, you need to go through the stress. And this is what I explain to a lot of people. People are telling me, yo, bro, I don't understand. Some days you are making 10K, some days you are making 100K. Yes, but bro, what's the difference between me and you? The difference is that I'm not getting paid for the amount of work I'm doing. I'm getting paid for the amount of stress I can handle. And that's the major difference that most people don't understand. It's so easy to work 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day, even though at the end of the day you're tired physically, but mentally you had nothing for. You were just doing something for someone. You have almost no responsibility, because even if you break the stuff, or even if you don't accomplish, or even if you fail it, nothing gonna happen to you. What's the worst? You're gonna get fired. But even now, we live in a society where firing someone is so hard, like all the administrative stuff you need to do. So no, nothing's gonna happen to you. While when you're a business owner, if your staff is doing something wrong, all the consequences are going to you. All the consequences are going to you. So yeah, guys, we're not paid for the amount of work we're working. We are paid for the amount of stress we can work. And that's why I'm teaching you every single day to create a new side hustle where you guys can learn how to invest, how to become a profitable trader step by step. Obviously, I'm not saying you're gonna become a millionaire overnight. I'm not saying you're gonna become rich in a week. No, but I'm gonna help you to create a new side hustle that will help you to become financially free. So in case you wanna learn my 100% free community where I'm sharing every day my investment, my tips about trading, scan those QR code. It's gonna send you directly on the group chat, and you guys can learn and ask anything. Now that I said all these nice words, now I'm gonna go finalize, because I booked a surprise tonight, a very nice dinner for my girlfriend. It's our 8 months. So yeah, I had to book something. You know how women are, like they always want something nice, or then they're crying. So yeah, I booked a very nice dinner on the beach with lights, with a chef for us, private stuff. So it's gonna be sick. Again, that's another grand, guys. So you know what I mean. So you gotta work for this. So I need just to go at the reception to finalize everything, and then I'm gonna go to the gym. So why did I tell you that going to the gym is very important for your trading career and in overall? The first thing is that it builds discipline, okay? And this discipline, you're gonna transfer it into trading. So let me explain. Trading isn't about the body. It's about doing what you feel not doing. That's the real secret. You go to the gym even when you're tired. You go to the gym even when you feel like crying. You stay consistent even without motivation. And that action are exactly translated into the trading space. It's the exact same skills. you are sticking to your plan, you are not over trading, and you are not breaking the rules. That's very important. So the gym teach you to discipline, and the discipline is what's gonna keep you profitable into the trading space. Without having to discipline, there is no way, because you guys, you're gonna see your trade, you're gonna try to oversize, you're gonna try to overtrade. So if you have no discipline, it's a game over for you in the trading space. Another thing that is very important, that it stabilizes your emotion. Trading is an emotional game. You are stressed, you lose, you get frustrated, all this stuff, it impacts your mind, and training helps you to regulate that. It releases your stress, it clears your mind, it resets your focus. Like, you could be like, if you have so much energy, and on top of that you have the stress and you're in front of the charts, you're not gonna be able to focus. But if you go to the gym, you release your stress, you release your energy, and then when you're gonna come in front of the chart, you're gonna be stress free. And if you can't control your emotions, you can't control your trade. And the gym helps you to fix that. On the top of that, it builds mental toughness. In the gym, you are pushing through the pain. You are finishing sets when you want to quit. And that is building resilience. And trading is also the same thing. That's why I'm telling you, like, trading and training is so close, yeah, but it's exactly the same thing. In trading, it's the same, because you have drawdowns, you have losses, you have a long period of doing nothing. A lot of people are telling me, yo, Switzy, are we trading? Are we trading? Bro, the fact that I'm not trading is trading. And I'm always telling to the people, like, a profitable trader is someone who knows not to trade. And knowing what not to trade is actually knowing how to trade, because you are being patient. So the gym trains your body, but more importantly, it trains your ability to keep going when it's hard. It helps you to keep pushing and going further. So the conclusion here that you need to make, guys, with the training and trading, is that most people think that trading is purely just on the chart, but it's really about who you are as a person. And the gym helps you to become someone who can stay disciplined, who can stay focused and in control. That's why I'm always telling you guys, you don't need to go to the gym to lift the biggest weight, okay? We're not trying to become jacked. I'm not here to be jacked. Like, if you're looking at my muscle, they're not that big, okay? They're absolutely not that big. But am I doing this to be a bodybuilder, or just to be lean, shredded, and to have my mental health clean? And by going to the gym is gonna help you to have your mental health clean, and that's gonna directly root your script itself into the trading space. So trust me, guys, if you are like suffering right now with emotion control, with the stress, with frustration, with losing streak, guys, go hit the gym, have a discipline plan, and you will become from a bearish trader to a bullish, profitable career. So why am I streaming every day when in reality I absolutely don't need it? I'm gonna keep it real. Like, when you're doing a stream, you are not just talking, you are showing. Like, in front of like 200, 300, 500, even sometimes 1,000 people, I'm taking real trades. I'm showing my real thinking behind the chart, the real process. So I stream every day because I actually want to give people real value, not just talk about trading, but show it live. Also, what I really found, I would say, not relatable back in the days, is that a lot of people are doing YouTube videos, and including myself, okay? I'm also doing this, showing, for example, how to trade the fair value gap in the most efficient way during the London or New York session. But the thing is, some people, sometimes they have question, then they ask in the comment and you forget to reply. Why? When you're on a stream, you are able to simply explain everything. And if someone has a specific question, why you didn't take that candle, why did you take that candle, you can clearly explain them. And the amount of life that you are changing during this live stream is crazy. No matter if after this live some people go and blow their account, no matter if some people after this live they go and they make, I don't know, 2 grand, you change their life because you open their mindset to the trading world. That's the first thing, so you have a good impact. And second thing, people are just able to see the chart differently, like now it's an open book. Before it was like something very blurry, not very understandable, and right now it's an open book. Okay, so he did that, I can just reproduce. So that's the first thing why I'm streaming, because I want to change people's life. The second one is I want to prove that trading is not a scam, attacking the biggest objection, because the industry apparently is full of fake gurus, screenshot,
fake result. And here I'm giving a full transparency, you know? There is so much fake stuff, people showing you screenshot, doing Photoshop in this space. And I just want to prove people that trading is real when it's done properly. So like these people can be here with me trading and they can take the trade live with me and they can't say, oh, you didn't tell us, because I'm telling them a fact. So let's say even if I would be trading on a demo account, but I'm taking those trades, yeah? Then you guys, if you took that trade, you would have made money. So where's the scam? You know what I mean? But obviously I'm trading on a trading account. I don't want people to start clipping, oh, Switzy said he's trading on a demo account. Absolutely not. But when you're trading and streaming live, people can't say nothing because you are showing them like literally in front of their eyes. And one thing that I also love a lot is that it keeps you accountable, very powerful. And this is key for credibility. You can't fake a live. You have to stay disciplined and you need to perform under the pressure. And honestly, it keeps me so sharp in my head because when you're live every day, there is no hiding. You have to stay disciplined. So it's not about just showing a result when I'm trading. It's about building the trust. So obviously my community is growing, okay? More people are joining like the broker that I work with. So I'm also making money. I'm not gonna be here and just telling you, oh, I'm just doing this to show that the industry is a scam or just to change people's life. I'm also making money on the other side. Every time that I'm gonna stream, I may be making like 5K, 6K, so on good days, 10K. So yes, it's also a good amount of money, you know what I mean? So it's just a balance and I think an ecosystem. I built a credibility because if you go on my YouTube, you guys can see that I have video of me doing like lives on YouTube 6 years ago, before it became something trendy, before it becomes something that everyone wanna do, I start doing it. And right now, that's why I genuinely love doing it. We're getting close to the followers. We're changing people's life. It keeps me accountable. You are growing your audience and I'm getting paid. 5 good reasons for me to stream.
Also, you are performing better when you're fully reset. Trading is a very mental game. We have so much stress. We take bad decisions when we have fatigue. And overtradings come from being drained. And a high-end experience, just like this hotel, yeah, it helped me to slow down, to relax properly, to disconnect. For me, it's very important that when I go on vacation somewhere, everything is perfect. The service is 20 out of 10. They take care of every single detail. For me, that's the main thing, you know? It's not about coming in a place, complaining, oh, the food is bad, oh, they don't know my attitude, you know? Here I wake up and the chef already knows how I like my eggs to be done. So I don't really come here to spend money. I come here to reset my mind so I can perform to even a higher level. And that's the reality. It's not just about the money. Obviously, if you are going to a place that is expensive for you, you know, it's good, but maybe it's gonna hurt you. But it's not like I'm going to a place that costs $200,000 per night, you know, and I don't even think it exists. $2,000 is expensive, but even for you, just go to an expensive place so you can have a better vision, but also you will experience a service that is totally different. You can't compare the service that you have in a $2,000 per night hotel to a $500. Like, it's impossible. I know they make crazy margin, but they take care more about you. And the last thing is that I think that going to that kind of places reinforce your identity, and that's extremely powerful. You start seeing this lifestyle as normal, not something like out of reach. So you're conditioning your brain. It's like the law of attraction, you know? Like everyone, when they start like their trading journey, I'm always telling them, guys, you need to believe in you. You need to have that final vision of yourself that, yo, you about to make it. You gonna make a shit ton of money. If you don't visualize yourself, how can you aim for something? You need to be delusional enough to be able to believe so much into something that it will happen. So coming to that kind of places and spending $2,000, I was doing it even when I was only making like 40K a month, you know, 30K a month, because you come here and you're thinking, yo, everyone around me, like even the lady there, probably, yeah, she's making a shit ton of money. And the people behind me, they're also making a shit ton of money. So how is it possible that these people are doing maybe better than me without me? You know what I mean? So you have to reinforce your identity, and you start seeing this lifestyle as totally normal and it's nothing out of your reach, but you deserve it as much as the others. And that's gonna totally shift your behavior, your thinking, your mindset. You're gonna start acting differently, you're gonna make better decisions, and you're gonna stop tolerating the average. And that's a big issue we have in our society. Most people, they accept everything, bro. They accept having a 9 to 5 job, they accept being paid like shitty salary, and that's not what you should be accepting. Like, don't lower your standards, and if your standards are low, bro, put them up. Yesterday price is no longer the price of today. Price are going up, you know what I mean? So that's why I come. And so yeah, I think it's important because you act differently when you reinforce your identity. You act differently, you have like a stronger, how can I say, self-esteem. You're gonna make better decision, and as I said, you're gonna stop tolerating the average. If you experience a higher level of life, you stop accepting a lower one, because you know what the other are having, so why would you have lower than them? It makes actually no sense. So guys, just spending like $14,000 on the nights here on this hotel, it's not about luxury, it's about putting yourself in the right environment. And that's for you to think bigger and reset properly and become someone who operate at a higher level. That's the real secret, and that's why when you see me traveling, I'm just enjoying. And that's why also, you know, one thing guys, one thing, and mark my word, I don't know if you're on that level yet or on that stage. Even if you're making 20k per month, yeah, go and take a private jet, $7,000. You can find a cheap one for $7,000 one way, I don't know, London, Paris, yeah. Split that 7k with 7 friends. It's a grand each. Was a grand each to go on a trip with your friends, you know? Even if you're making 10 grand or 8 grand a month, you can afford that. It's nothing. It's a crazy experience. And I can guarantee you, when you're gonna take this private jet, guys, you're gonna understand the level of life. Like, you're gonna be, listen, I can arrive 10 minutes before the flight take off. There is almost no security. I'm the god. I have access to a lounge. They take care of me. Like, and then your mind's gonna be, yo, when you think about this, I don't need to come 2.5 hours to the airport, wait for them to call me. Then we're gonna wait 30 minutes on the terminal before we take off. And I lost, you know, for example, stupid things. When I'm doing London to Paris in a jet, yeah, I'm leaving mine before, when I was living there, 30 minutes by car. I arrived 10 minutes before, so total 40 minutes. Then I'm taking off. Okay, then the flight is 40 minutes. So 40 minutes plus 40 minutes, that's an hour and 20 minutes, correct? And I'm in the central of Paris. I'm in Paris, the Bourget. There at the airport, it's not even the amount of time I need to arrive before if I want to take a commercial flight. And then you just understand, yo, money is bringing you like something different. And now that you try that, you're thinking, yo, bro, I need to be always traveling with PJ. And that's how you level up. Condition yourself, put your standards up, try better things, and yo, money will come because you just put a seed in your head, and now the seed is growing for you to level up. Okay, trading session finished and made a light 7 grand while I was on the live. So if you were there during the live, shout out to you. If you were not, don't worry. Every day I'm streaming during the London and the New York session. So it's kind of sick. But you know what? I think I could live on the beach. Like, after you're doing your trading session, you just go for a walk. It's actually a nice moment, relaxing, peaceful. You know how I mentioned that a lot of people are seeing like trading as a scam, trading it doesn't work, and all of this is a pure nonsense. I just wanted to say a few stuff. So you need to make a difference, okay? And really, it's very important that you differentiate between the online people who are trying to sell you courses and the people who are giving you value. Because trading is a real thing. I'm going to tell you something, and it will probably shock you, but you know that you right now, who's watching this video, if you are having a 9 to 5 job, you are investing without knowing it. You are just on the wrong side of the whole matrix. Because every month when you're getting your 9 to 5 job, a portion of your wage is getting taxed. And that money tax is going to a pension fund. And the pension fund, what are they doing? You think that they're letting the money slip in the bank? Absolutely not. No, they're way smarter than this. What they're doing is simply they're investing that money, because we have something called inflation. So your power of purchase every day is going down. So if you let inflation hit right now, and you let your money, and in 30 years you need to take that money back out of your pension fund, it will be almost zero because you didn't fight inflation. So what do we do in order to protect against inflation? We are investing, guys. Yes, we are investing, and that's what they do. So your money every month when it's going to a pension fund is getting invested. Where? On the stock market. So you guys are investing without even knowing. You guys are investing. That's crazy, you know, when you think about it. Because some people are saying trading is a scam, but you're investing in a scam. So don't be fooled. That's the first thing I want to tell you. So yeah, trading is a scam. That's very important for you to know. And on the top of that, do you think that the biggest company on the world would be listed on the stock market if it would be a scam? Do you think Tesco, your local grocery shop, would be listed? No. Do you think Tesla, Nike, Apple, all these companies would be listed on the stock market? Absolutely not. Everything is legit. Trading is not a scam. It's really, really, really work. But yeah, everyone is trading. Even your own government is trading, investing. You know, there is something called bonds, okay? Treasury bonds. So the government is issuing a loan and they're paying back the loan with interest, okay? Every quarter of the year, every trimester, or maybe like once per year, it depends. But yeah, you need to understand that you are investing without knowing. Your own government is investing every day, okay? And the biggest companies are listed on the stock market. So no, guys, trading is not a scam. Okay, guys, so I just finished dinner. I'm literally in a food coma. So the one he went to the room, me right now, just gonna sit and have a quick chat with you. Anyway, I was telling you guys, I really enjoy these type of vlogs. I don't know if you like them, but I like, and I think that during the last few I did, like you guys told me that you were motivated, and that's the goal. Because if at the end of the day I can just motivate 1 or 2 or 3 people to level up and just have a life the way I have, then my mission is fully accomplished. And as I said, my people, that's what I'm telling you. Trading is literally the best job in the entire world, because you have the general freedom. And what I mean by the general freedom is that we have the 3 main one. The first one is the geographical freedom. The second one, then it looks a bit weird, so I'm gonna change. So the first one is the geographical freedom, the second one is the financial, and the third one is that you have no boss. So let's go step by step and let's go through each of them. So the first one is simply that, guys, you have no boss, okay? So you can literally do whatever you want. You don't need to ask the permission to anybody. If you can wake up at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., all the responsibility is on you. So that's just beautiful in our job. We are fully responsible, but on the other side, because we're fully responsible, we are our own boss, and this is just priceless for me. Then the second thing that I like is also the geographical freedom. So you saw my vlog, literally I was in Dubai because of the war. I decided to go to China, I went to Macau, then I went to Shanghai, then I went to Hong Kong. Right now I'm in Vietnam, and now after I'm going to a 6th destination. So that's the real freedom, guys, to be able to make money from wherever you want around the world whenever you want. And that's just a flex for me, and that's for me like the biggest thing. Because you know, sometimes maybe even if they offer you like 100k a month, but you have to stay in a shitty place, you're not gonna be happy. But the fact that I can travel wherever I want, whenever I want, that's priceless for me. So that's the second advantage. And the third advantage is the financial freedom. Basically, guys, you have no limit. You know, you're not capped to have like a 200k yearly salary. You know, you do whatever you want. If you want to risk more, you can make more. And everything through trading, I'm trying to show you and teach you in a proper way, where you guys can become your own boss, where you guys can trade from wherever you want around the world, and literally that you can make a shit ton amount of money through the time. I'm not saying you're gonna become rich, guys, but in case you guys want to learn how to make money from your phone for 100% free. So obviously you need cash for your own trading account, because you can't do trading if you have zero, okay? But if you have at least 150 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, you want to start with 500 or even 1,000 British pounds to trade on your own trading account, I'm genuinely offering access to a free community where you guys just have to scan those QR codes. So when you scan these QR codes, it's gonna send you on my free community where you guys can literally copy and paste all the investment that I'm doing on daily basis. And as I said, this is a proper disclaimer. If you think you're gonna become rich tomorrow by joining my group, please don't. I'm looking for the most motivated people who really want to level up, who really want to have an impactful impact in their family. Because one of the biggest flags that I have is that most people who are joining the community are not doing it for themselves, they are doing it for their family. And so seeing you guys making money in order to help your family is just insane for me. So guys, in case you're ready to make the move for you and your family, learn how to make some serious money, all you have to do is scan this QR code and make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next week for a new video, hopefully.